Hello there, I'm attorney Kelly Longtin, and today I want to talk to you about pet trust. So I myself am a huge animal lover. I have a couple dogs. So I just want to talk to you about why every pet parent needs to consider establishing a pet trust. So estate planning is about protecting what is important to you. And although much of the traditional estate planning conversation focuses on surviving spouses and children and grandchildren and charities, many pet parents wonder what could happen to their furry children after they pass away. And now that we have the pet trust, and this tool is something that can be easily incorporated into a new or existing estate plan to provide a strategy for your pet's care. Even if you anticipate outliving your pets, it is always better to be safe than sorry. So let's talk about how a pet trust works. The majority of pet trusts are incorporated into the foundational document of your overall estate plan. So that's either a will or a trust. In establishing a pet trust, you must first determine the amount of money that you want to leave for your pet's care. When the pet trust becomes active upon your death and while your pet is alive, a trustee will manage the money that you've set aside for your pet's benefit. Second, you must decide on a caretaker who will have custody and responsibility for your pet's care. Lastly, you'll determine who will receive any remaining monies in the trust after your pet has passed away. Let's talk about what a pet trust avoids. Frankly, it can be chaos for your pets if you die without a plan in place. With the shuffle of so many other important tasks, a pet can sometimes be overlooked, abandoned, or even euthanized. A pet trust provides a legal tool to ensure that your beloved dog and cat and other pet is not left without care merely because you are not here any longer. Proactively including a pet trust in your plan is especially important when you have family members who may be unable or unwilling to care for your beloved pets. So there's 4 decisions that you're going to need to make. Getting your pet planning in order is a reasonably straightforward process. A pet trust is a trust, so let's start with a quick review of the cast of characters in a trust. There's the grantor, or settler, or trust maker. So this is just the person that creates the pet trust, and that's going to be you. There's the trustee, and that's the person that you select to manage the money or the property in the trust. And you have the beneficiaries, the person or charity that you choose to receive whatever money and property is left after your pet passes away. In the case of a pet trust, there's 4 decisions that you'll need to make to ensure that everything works as you intend. Now you're going to need to select the trust remainder beneficiaries. These beneficiaries will receive any money and property remaining in the trust after the pet has passed away. Some people leave the remaining funds to a favorite charity, while others add whatever is left to a children's or grandchildren's trust. You can even designate a specific person or group of people to receive the remainder outright. There are many options, and we can tailor the plan to match your goals. You're going to want to select your pet's caretaker. So think of this role as similar to the guardian of minor children. This will be the person who cares for your pet if you're no longer able to do so. You can leave detailed instructions or general recommendations for your pet's care, whichever works best for your pet's situation. You can even set a certain amount of money aside to compensate the caretaker if you wish. You want to select the trustee, and the trustee is the trusted decision maker that you select to ensure that the money that you've set aside in the pet trust will be used according to your instructions. The trustee is often authorized to provide money to the caretaker for supplies, vet visits, vaccinations, medication, toys, or whatever else you specify in the agreement. You also will need to decide on the amount that you want to set aside for your pet. Some people estimate the expected cost of caring for their pet over the pet's expected lifespan and leave that amount plus a little extra. With this approach, the sole goal is to provide for the pet's care. Others want to establish the pet trust not only to care for their pet, but also because they have an eventual charitable goal, and that is to leave money to a local animal shelter, for an example. Many of these pet parents will allocate a large sum of money with the expectation that money will be left over upon the pet's passing. Determining how much to set aside is really about the ultimate goal you are trying to achieve through pet trust planning. We can help you calculate the right amount, and you can always update the amount as you and your pet's circumstances change over time. Now, you might be thinking that you will outlive your pets, but there's no reason not to plan. Because what happens if you do not? The entire purpose of estate planning is to ensure that you have legally memorialized your wishes and fully protected your whole family, including your furry, four-legged children. So if you live in Massachusetts and New Hampshire and you need help setting up a pet trust, please give us a call. I'm attorney Kelly Longtin from Kelly Longtin Law, and I want to thank you for watching our YouTube channel and learning more about pet trusts. Please like and subscribe our page below to stay up to date on new videos regarding estate planning.